Hello, 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 and happy Lionsgate 8-8 portal. Do you know what today is? 8-8. It's not just August 8th. In numerology, 8-8 is all about infinite abundance. And therefore, everything that we focus on has the ability to manifest with even more ease and grace. So, as you know, I'm your friend, Deborah Terrace, founder of Synergy Unlimited. And we truly believe with the power of synergy, anything is possible. And I'm committed to helping you and myself to create a life of success with ease and grace, where we're not working harder, we're not hustling and struggling and suffering, but we are thriving and we are aligning and we are setting intentions. So, because today is such a special day to have our intentions be realized, I thought I would give you the 8 steps to be able to achieve your goals, visions, and dreams with more ease and grace, specifically today on the Lionsgate portal. You ready for it? Okay, so if you're taking notes, go ahead and get out a piece of paper. All right. So, one of my favorite authors, Louise Hay, I don't know which book she mentioned this in, but I was listening to this YouTube video today, and they were basically breaking down all of the 8 steps that Louise Hay would talk about. And let's start with number 1, setting intentions. So in life, we can either live purposely, where we're very focused on our goals and taking actions to fulfilling them, or accidentally, just hoping that things are going to go our way, or letting the environment, the economy, the universe, external forces dictate our success. However, with 8-8 and the energy of 8-8, it's so important to set intentions. Just think of intentions like a GPS within you, right? Where it's getting you to your destination. If you were, those of you in California, if you were to put your GPS and say, LA, take me to LA. You could be in West LA, where I am, or East LA, or Mid City, or South LA. LA is a big place, right? And, the universe is a big place. So if we're not specific and set intentional goals, we are going to just be floating around in life, and we're going to be frustrated, and we're going to feel constricted because we're not achieving our goals. So what first thing we want to do is set intentional goals. Be really clear and specific. Like, I do a lot of coaching with small businesses, and I always talk about, who is your ideal client? What do they look like? What do they read? What are they interested in? What are they not interested in? The more clarity you have, the more you're going to get what you desire. Okay. Number 2, to be able to manifest faster and easier, is to be grateful, is to have a heart full of gratitude, is to really be appreciative for everything that we already have. Because when we do that, we create space for more to come in. Right? So if we're in, what's the opposite of gratitude? Complaining and, oh, this isn't going this way and this is wrong. I know certain people, I'm not going to name names, that's all they do every day. They complain. Maybe they're your colleagues, coworkers, family members, but that's all that comes out of their mouth. Complaining, as we say in Yiddish, kvetching, right? About all the things that are wrong with the world. But that's not an energy that allows space and allows us to be magnetic for more. That's a space that allows us to be contracted and constriction energy, because we're like not appreciating all the wonderful things that are happening. Wonderful things, the sun is shining. Wonderful things, I'm able to breathe with ease and grace. I'm able to walk. You never learn to appreciate your body until you're sick. And that clarity through contrast then tells you, like, wait a minute, I need to appreciate my ability to breathe easily, my ability to walk, my ability to talk, et cetera, et cetera. So an attitude of gratitude is so very important. What's next? Number 3, if you're following along in the comments, write all of these down, so the people that have missed it will have it. So number 1, we are being clear with our intentions. Number 2, we're having an attitude of gratitude. Instead of being a downer, we're being an upper, and we're lifting and elevating the room everywhere we go. You with me? Okay. What's number 3? We visualize. I learned this from one of my mentors, master teachers, Dr. Joe Dispenza. I had the pleasure, I think a couple years ago, spending a week in Cancun with him, learning how to meditate. We would wake up at 4 in the morning and meditate and just, oh my goodness, it would just be so magical. So, one of the things Dr. Joe says is in the morning, we need to take time to visualize the outcome of our day. How do we want our day to go? Hi, Bella. How do we want our day to go? Do we want, everything to flow? Traffic. I've done this so many times. Or do we want traffic just to clear so that we can arrive at our destination with ease and grace? Do we want to connect with certain people so that we can achieve our goals? Do we want to have, a perfect eating day or a perfect goal setting day, whatever it is, to really visualize it? And when we visualize it, think of like augmented reality. In augmented reality, you can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it, but go beyond that. Go to all the senses. You can smell it, you can taste it. This is how you're going to program your mind to really go after what you desire, right? You're going to have that visualization of it. Why is that so important? From a neuroscience perspective, Dr. Joe Dispenza says the brain doesn't know the difference between visualization and actualization. That's why some of us can have a dream and it could seem so real, like you saw somebody or you had the experience of your dream that was real because your brain felt as if it were real. So we want to do that, especially today on 8/8, the Lionsgate portal, because when we visualize our success, our brain, like a Google search engine, goes after it to find out how we can accomplish that. It solves its problems, which brings me to the next one. It's not just enough to visualize. We also want to take what's called inspired action, IA, right? Inspired action. Inspired action is different than just frenetic action. As a recovering adrenaline addict, I wrote the book, Confessions of an Adrenaline Addict, How to Achieve More with Less Effort. When I was an adrenaline addict, I would just go, 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 do, and be in activity. But that wasn't necessarily productivity. What I've learned in my recovery from being a crazy person, adrenaline addict, is I've learned to take inspired action. How do you take inspired action? Instead of just running from the gates like a sprinter, like a Shikari and one of those Olympic athletes, you want to be still, ask for guidance, listen, and then take inspired action. So when I'm still, and I'm not still for a long time, maybe like 5 minutes, this really happens to me when I'm in yoga or in Pilates, because I'm not exactly still, but my mind is still because I'm in so much torture and pain from my Pilates teacher having me do circles with my legs for an hour. All of a sudden, I get the divine downloads of, oh, you need to reach out to this person, or you need to reconnect with this person, or you need to follow up with this person. And then I take that inspired action and boom, it's like synchronicity. Just like the eights, the infinite abundance, you magnetize your good. Okay. So we want to take inspired action. But the next step, you guys counting the steps? Everybody got the steps written down? Write in the comment what the steps are. What was number 1? Clear intentions. What was number 2? Heart of gratitude. What was number 3? Visualize. What was number 4? Inspired action. Number 5. Ooh, this is the good one. And I can't wait to release my journal. I have a new journal coming out called Realign for Success. It's a 90-day challenge to get you to align in the different areas of your life: spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, and financial. And one of the things we talk about on the mental day, or the mental sheet of the journal, is how to let go of limiting beliefs that give you the imposter syndrome, limiting beliefs that have you sabotage yourself, limiting beliefs that say, who are you to do this? Limiting beliefs that have you get into perfectionism or procrastination or am I good enough? All of these limiting beliefs, guess what? In order to be able to activate the Lion's Gate and manifest our goals, we need to realize that these limiting beliefs are not true and that they're our ego voice. the ego, edging good out, as Wayne Dyer would say. And our ego, is not your amigo. It's not your amigo, but it's like a little puppy. A little puppy doesn't know where it's supposed to go to the bathroom, or a little puppy doesn't know when it's not supposed to bark. So what do you need to do with your ego? Train it, says Sonia Choquette. You train it and you say, listen, I'm not on this playing small program, so I'm going to make that phone call. Or I'm not on this playing small program, so I'm going to think big with my goals and dreams. I'm not on this imposter syndrome program, and I'm going to trust in my abilities, and that if I'm invited to do something, that I have the ability and the capacity to fulfill it. Oh yeah. We don't listen to our ego, not our amigo. We listen to our intuitive guidance system, or higher self, whatever you want to call it. Call it forth. It's your IGS. It's getting you to the right place, right people, right time, and you are the right person. Okay. Don't make me get motivational on you. I was telling my dad last night, I was giving my dad a motivational talk because he's been not feeling well. And I was like, Dad, I'm going to start preaching. It was good. It was good. We had a great conversation. All right. What's next? Nature. One of the reasons I moved to the beach and I have an ocean in front of me and a marina behind me is because nature naturally activates your abundance consciousness. Why? Because the beauty of nature reminds you that you're connected to a power greater than yourself, that there's an infinite source, that there wasn't a man or a woman that put up the sun or put up the moon or necessarily planted the tree. Nature, the beauty of it and the infinite bountifulness of it all around us reminds us of our abundance. And when we walk in it, we feel that abundance, and it just activates gratitude, which just allows all of the 8 principles to fall in place. Right. Okay. So we want to get out in nature. If you can get barefoot on the sand or on the grass or on the dirt, even better. Okay. What's next? Affirmations. I love affirmations. And today it's a perfect day to do affirmations on the 88 Lionsgate portal. Let's do one. Okay. Let's see. An affirmation is an I am statement in the present tense, where we're declaring what we desire as if it were already done. Why? Because our word is energy, and energy has a calibration. You want to know about that scientifically? Read the book Power versus Force by Dr. David Hawkins to find out the power of our words that have been scientifically proven. Also, Greg Braden did a book called The Divine Matrix, which talks about the power of prayer and how that is also our word energy into manifestation. So let's do an affirmation, and let's just say, I am open to receive the abundance that is my divine birthright. Repeat. Say it in the comments. I am open to receive the divine abundance that is my birthright. Good. Okay, let's do another one. I am receiving all of the blessings from all of the good that I've put out in the world. I am receiving all of the blessings for all the good I've put out in the world. This is karma coming back to you. The other thing about the 88 portal is the infinity symbol. It's basically, it amplifies all of the abundance that's already out, and it's the law of circulation. So many of you that are listening, because you're my people, you're great givers, right? You're giving to everyone. You're giving in the office. You're giving in your community. You're giving in your family. But now, this moment, this time, this day is your time to receive, to activate the law of circulation. Hey, Cassandra. Oh, Cassandra says, I'm receiving all of the blessings from all of the good I've put into the world. Yes. So, and feel it. Not only feel it, like have your hands open to receive it, but pour it out into the world. The world needs you to be your highest and best self, activated and aligned on your soul's purpose, on your soul's contract. You're being your best, and that's my soul's contract, helping you to have success with ease and grace, whether I'm teaching you public speaking, or if I'm teaching you AI, or if I'm teaching you, like today, mindset, or if whatever I'm teaching you is to set you up for success with ease and grace. How do we do that? Alignment. And these are tools for alignment. So if you, for some reason, I don't know why, don't like affirmations, another thing you could do is mantra. So if you go to YouTube and you type like Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, I love doing that mantra with Tina Turner. It has frequency. And when you chant it, like many Buddhists chant it, you're activating the law of synchronicity. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. You're activating it. There's other chants. If you don't want to do that chant, you can do like a Gayatri mantra or the Mulu mantra or just the simple Om Shanti peace mantra. But that also, not only does that have the activation of the words, but the sound frequency. If you know anything about sound healing, there's certain megahertz that have different frequencies. And today, it's a great day to do. If you go to YouTube, type in 888 megahertz frequency, you'll hear a certain sound. Your dogs will be like, okay, because that's a great frequency of it's just going to raise your spirit. You ever listen to a song, Cassandra, and it raises your spirit? Or you ever listen to a certain music, Bella, and it raises your spirit? That's the power of mantra. Okay. All right. So the final 8th step, if you've missed any of them, go back and watch it. Make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. That's how it will help me get this positive energy out to the world. And heck no, we need it. Okay. We need this positive energy. Okay. So spread the word. The final step, which is the one that for years I was missing. I will be honest with you. I was missing this step. And this is the most important of them all. Ready? The 8th step of manifestation, your goals and visions, is trusting the universe, is trusting that it's already done. When we try to, and this would happen with my vision boards, I would have certain people at my vision board workshops that would manifest their goals and visions, and other people that wouldn't, or something that wouldn't manifest. Like for me, it took me like 5 years to manifest my Greece. And I realized that I had forgotten this step. This step is trusting the universe and not micromanaging. Because if we've done all the other steps and we're clear with our intentions and we're grateful and we're doing the affirmations and mantra, we're taking inspired action, we're reframing and releasing our limiting beliefs, and we're getting out there in nature, and we are, doing all of the above, but we have to trust the universe. And what we have to trust is that it's going to come in divine right time, divine order, that we don't control that. And so part of what I had to learn is patience, faith, that knowing divine order. Sometimes there is a rejection, which is always a redirection to what's in alignment for us. Did you know that a plane in the air is off track 90% of the time? And that what the pilot is doing, because of turbulence and weather conditions, is realigning it? And that is what we are doing with these actions. We're realigning our vibration so that we can be receptive to our good. Being receptive is the feminine energy. The masculine energy is the active pushing energy. But many of us try to push through life and wonder why a square peg isn't fitting into a round hole. It's because once we've done the steps, then we need to surrender. And surrender, if you've read my book, is not giving up. It's trusting the universe. It's trusting the divine timing, trusting the divine order, trusting that if we have something that's our goal, that's our intention, and it's for us, it will manifest in its perfect and divine timing. Like my Greece trip. It manifested 5 years later. Why? That was the perfect time. That was the perfect time. That was the perfect trip. And I had the perfect abundance that came in to pay for it, just out of the blue. It was a miracle. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say to you today. Any questions about 8-8 Lionsgate manifestation, achieving your goals, achieving your dreams? Comment below. I will respond to all comments. I'm really grateful for you. I'm grateful to have this opportunity to share this with you. I want to let you know, if you go to deborahdarris.com, there's lots of cool events coming up. I'm teaching a webinar Friday, tomorrow, which is not 8-8, but we're still in the portal. The portal is like, I believe like 20 days, 21 days from 7:28 till 8:15. So we're still in the portal. It's a perfect day. I'm going to teach a free webinar on how to speak with confidence. If you want the link for that, let me know. Just DM me. I'll invite you to that free webinar. It's going to be at noon, Friday, August 9th. I'm going to be giving you that. Why? Because I love to give. And it's the law of circulation. So I'm going to be giving you that because my soul's contract is to make sure you're in alignment with yours. So I teach mindset classes, I teach AI classes, I teach public speaking. So when am I teaching AI? Oh, August 8/22, August 22nd. If you go to pccsbdc.org, you'll see I'm teaching that class. There's no cost for that. It's totally free. I also have a 5-week AI boot camp that started last Saturday. It's still going on. If you're interested in participating in that, it's awesome. It's a 5-week program and it teaches you everything you need to know to increase your revenue with AI. So that's how I'm helping you. I'm using my gifts to be able to support you with your purpose and your soul's contract. And then I feel good. I can't tell you during the pandemic when at first I panicked and then I said, wait a minute, instead of thinking of myself, let me think about serving the world. How can I serve? And I did 1 million webinars and I felt so much better because when we're on purpose with our soul's contract, it feels so good, right? And so this is my purpose to share these resources with you. And I'm super grateful for you. Thank you for tuning in. Bella, I'll give you the information about AI. And I'm so grateful for you. All right. So use the energy, even if you just one more thing, if you just make a list, like, why don't you do this? Oh, I have an idea for you. Make a list of 8 goals that you want to achieve before the end of the year. And then, light a candle, say a prayer if you want to before you go to sleep, and then follow the tools, take inspired action, do all of the 8 steps, and you will see by the end of the year, these 8 goals coming in manifestation. I dare you. That's my challenge for you. I dare you. Write down your 8 goals and then light a candle, do a prayer. And then by the end of the year, December 31st or before, I want to hear what goals you had that you achieved. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll see some of you tomorrow, Friday, at the Speak with Confidence webinar. I'll see some of you Saturday, 10 a.m. for the AI training. I know Bella's going to come. Then I will see some of you just online. DM me. Okay. Take care. Remember, with the power of synergy, anything is possible. Ciao.